Okay, boys, good morning. So quickly, we're going to start off. This is just for the forwards. So we're going to start off with a really quick 4v2 drill that I'll play for you really quickly. Then we're going to go to the perpetual cycle, which is kind of like a two-man cycle. And then we'll work to a three-man cycle. If you can see, there's a routine here, last couple of practices for the forwards, and that's where we want to really kind of focus on cycling the puck more and trying to get pucks to the net or create scoring chances quickly when we're down in the offensive zone. And then we'll finish it off with it's a fun battle drill. It starts off with a 1v1 in one corner, 1v1 in the other corner, and then a 2v2 between both sides to finish it. So this is the 4v2 quick attack. What we're going to do is set up a 4v2 on this side of the ice. And basically, we're going to ask the four players on the outside to be able to make two passes between these two defenders. Once you've made two passes between these two defenders, I'll dump a puck into the other corner, and then we'll go 4-on-2 trying to score for a bit. All right? So, it kind of looks like this.
It's a 4-on-2 on one half of the ice. So the four offensive players are kind of in their spots. But
notice
they only
the bank pass that she just made off the wall.
The D with the pass. So if they make a pass
so there's a split,
the
there's
two
one.
Defenders, that counted as a point. So you can see
and that
now
one would count as two. So then we'd dump a puck into the other side and we'd go from there. So quick little warm up when we're down there. Okay.
To prevent it.
So from there, we're going to go to the perpetual cycle. All right, which looks like this.
What's going to happen here is on the whistle, the ghost man will take and fire the puck into the corner.
Yeah, the ghost man will be me. I'll start the drill.
Okay.
So.
And after he fires it in, this is just to start the drill. After he fires it in, he's going to go down, loop in, and pick it up.
Notice the angle he takes to get to the puck.
And picks it up, then he is going to start walking up the side boards. Now, the reason why I like this drill is because it simulates a lot of recurring game situations. Very often in a game, a player will find himself in the corner.
So Jeremy likes to talk, so I'll just speed this up a bit, all right?
Players that by using the seam if you want. And I think the inside mohawk talks about it a little bit too. So snake drill and inside mohawk drill, those will both talk about attacking through the seam. The reason why I like this is that it works on attacking through the seam, but doing a give and go through the seam, which is even better. So back to the drill. This is what's going to happen. He's going to start walking up. Now the next person in line. In fact, let me do a different color here. I'll try to. This looks a lot more confusing diagrammed out than it actually is on the ice, just because you get a lot of arrows and stuff overlapping when you diagram it. But the next guy in line is going to follow him up. Okay, so he's going to follow in, offering some backside support. And one of the things you really want to stress with your team is that it's the man receiving the puck that calls for the cycle.
So you heard him there again, important point. So it's the second guy that comes in who's following up the play who's going to call for the cycle, okay?
It reinforces that communication that's so important in game situations. So once the second man calls for the cycle, then the first guy in will bump it back. Always make sure your players are bumping back towards the boards. The whole purpose of a cycle is you're eliminating a man. You're sucking a man in and then eliminating him with the cycle. So if you cycle back towards the middle, you're basically...
And again, on this point with the bump or the bank, I've told you this numerous times, you don't have to just, look backwards and try to bank it. You can turn, open up, and fire it back to your partner. Again, don't have to do it while facing the wrong way. If you want to open up, open up.
This guy cycles it back, a little bump off the boards. Again, you're going to want to make sure that bump is an effective bump, that it comes off the boards and doesn't just ring down, hugging the boards along into the corner. So it's got to be able to be picked up by that second man. After the first player cycles it, then he's going to attack through the seam without the puck. Okay, now this is where you can use that mohawk. So as he's attacking through the seam, if he's on his forehand side, he's going to pick it up on his forehand. If he's on his backhand side, teach your players to open up into the mohawk.
So again, if you're on your forehand side, it'll be a give and go and take it. If you're on your offside here, so again, if you're a left-hand shot coming up the wall on this side, you're going to cut to the middle and open up so you can get a 1T, all right?
Work on that one-timer. So he's going to attack through the seam, taking a proper angle that he can do a good one-timer. In fact, I didn't really draw this all that well. if you're really wanting to take a good angle. What I would recommend, assuming if this is a four-handed shot, so right-handed in this case, come out a little bit higher of an angle and then drive down towards that far post. That's going to give you a better angle on that one-timer shot if you're on your forehand. The player that picks up the cycle, is going to step out. Okay, and like I said, this is getting a little confusing with a lot of overlap.
So again, as to some of the other cycles where we run, he's given the option here to step out into lower ice, right? So again, you're going to suck that defenseman now from here over to here. You've already dragged one guy up here, all right? So we're opening up ice, trying to find seams.
Once the drill is underway, it's really straightforward. And he's going to fire that pass across for the one-time shot. Okay, so that's the first phase of this drill.
Right, so pretty simple to start, simple two-man cycle, dump the puck back in, cut to the net. The guy who picks up the cycle, again, you're going to have to time this out and give him a chance to come around the top, just so you can set him up for that one-timer or that quick pass to the slot, all right?
So once that one-time shot has been taken, then the player who shots just goes back to the back of the line.
So this guy's going to the end of the line?
The player that received the cycle is now going to do this. He comes up and around, basically kind of following his pass, and he's going to go down into the other corner. Now, as that pass is being made, the pass out in front, the next guy in the other line is going to dump a puck into the...
Again, so we'll time this out, but, you know, once the one-time shot has been taken and he starts to break, the guy next in line on the other side, he's going to dump a puck in the corner and wait for him to go pick it up. All right, and again, we'll time this out as we do it.
Start guessing exactly what's going to happen now. So the player that just made the outlet pass and received the cycle in the first phase of this now goes in, picks up the puck, and he's going to start walking up the boards. Just like.
So we're going to repeat that on the opposite side. So it'll be one side, then the other side, then the other side, then the other side. So perpetual, meaning that we don't stop the drill. We just keep going and going and going and going. All right. So it's just a reiteration of what we did last Thursday where we split you guys up where, you know, we're constantly working on cycling the puck. We're trying to get, you know, a bank pass, get to the net, bank pass, get to the net, or drive to the net. So, you know, the purpose of what we're trying to do is get down low, get pucks deep, and then find ways from the deep part of the zone, say hash marks down, to find ways to create scoring chances or drive pucks to the net by taking them hard. That drill that we did at the end of Thursday where I put two guys in the corner, two guys up in the hash marks, and we'd slide a puck down the wall, and it was a battle to try to get to the net. Same idea. It's just fighting for pucks down low. We'll repeat the three-man cycle, give you a quick look at it again. This is a Team Canada drill that's pretty good, just so you can see the formation. So you'll watch F1 come in, he'll pick it up. You watch F2 time it out, and then you watch F3 come after that. Follow F1 after he takes the first drop. He's going to slide over here. F2 is going to pick it up. He's going to roll out, and then he's going to drop it back for F3, and then he's going to come into the slot, probably a little bit higher up here. And then F3 is going to pick it up. He can walk and shoot. He can walk and hit here. He can walk and go there. So quick look, just to give you some options. Again, there's no pressure here, but you get in the routine. Pick up a puck, up the half wall, bang, drop it down, set it up, right, tic-tac, beautiful. And watch it again. F1, look at him time this out. All right, watch the third guy come in. He's a defenseman in this case. All right, drop it back to him. And again, 2-3 options off of one play. All right, so you got that. And then we're going to finish off with that. Basically, it's a 1v1 and then a 1v1 on the other side. And then we'll go 2v2 at the end. So give a quick watch here. This is Carolina Hurricanes practice. We've run this before with me. All right, so 1v1 this side. Okay. Coach going to blow the whistle. Hey, now the other side. Now those two guys are going to stay up there. These guys are now. It's going to become a 2v2. Blacks versus whites. All right. So pretty simple. And then you start the drill again. 1v1. All right. Coach will blow it when he thinks it's dead. Great job by the defenseman not to quit here. And we're going to go 1v1 the other side. All right. Great job there getting to the net. And then we go a 2v2. All right. And we'll let that roll for a little bit. So really kind of fun game to end practice on. All right. And that should take us through our... That should take us through everything. All right. And then from there, I think we're going to split back up and we'll go and do some more team drills. All right. See you guys tonight. Enjoy.